Man, I asked around, but they ain't heard of ya. All I know is I do this shit, so don't worry about what I'm earning, bruh. Yeah, that real shit, them hoes know they turn it up. Fuck on with them vertigo. Great follow y'all till they learn to fuck. I'm hot, boy.
Who the fuck you think you is?
Yeah. Put your little palm on him, all you gotta do. Alright, what's going on, guys? You know, it's your boy 314 Gunner coming at you once again with another review. Today, we got the Glock 22. That's my baby right here. Alright, so I call this Glock my ugly Glock, okay? And I've done all types of work on this Glock. It's a 40 caliber Glock 22, full size. Really reminds you of a law enforcement type of, gun or something like that. So, but like I said, I love this gun. It shoots smooth, shoots like butter. The full size, yeah, it's not great for concealed carry, but this gun can be for anybody because when you're shooting it, that full size, that full slide on there really helps with the muzzle flip, and it give you a real smooth feel out of it, but it give you a little bit more power than the 9mm. So a little bit more knockdown power with it feel like a 9 when you're shooting it. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody shooting it. So real smooth. So some of the work I done did to this gun, of course, as you see, stippled it down a little bit. Just made it a little bit rougher of a texture so I can get a little bit better grip on it. I like the way it came out. It came out okay. I'm finna do some more to it. Did some dremeling to it. Get that finger groove in there and a notch. Also, I did another one up in here just because it felt good for my hand placement at the time, or it still does. What else? I put the Crimson Trace on there, of course. I made actually a custom notch right here. This is a 2nd gen Glock, and I made a custom knot rail right here, basically, and it works. But I don't like. It's not that secure, So, of course, I cut that out. And I'm actually gonna do some more to smooth that down and make it, some more grooves or something like that. Instead of just having an open rail like that. But instead of putting the laser in the front or having it on the trigger like I got on my 27, I just put the Crimson Trace backstrap laser on there. It's cool. I like it, especially on this gun. On my 26, it actually just made the gun too fat. The 26 is the baby Glock, 9mm, and it can go on there, but it makes the gun feel completely different on your hip, in your hand, everything. It just feel real fat. So I took it off of there and I put it on this one, and it feel great because this gun ain't meant to be small anyway, and the grip ain't coming to the bottom of your hand. It's coming right about to your pad in your hand, and so you just get that good grip on it. And once you press, the laser comes on instantly. And I just like the way it feels on the full size, a lot more than it feels on the subcompact. So threw that on there. What else? Did some damage to the sights. These sights been so damaged up and gooked up. Shaved all that down, smoothed it out. This gun been painted. Everything. I've damn near did everything to this gun. I'm gonna continue to keep working on it. Just because this is my little toy. But I'm not gonna go too crazy to mess up the integrity of the gun. But I'm gonna try some stuff out, and I advise everybody to do that. You should always be your own gunsmith. You should always know how to do your own stuff. And once again, a lot of us, when I say us, I mean black people, a lot of us don't know how to do that. Don't know how to break down your own gun. Don't know how to clean your own gun. Don't know how to do, take out a firing pin. Don't know how to change little stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we need to know how to do that. Because if you're on the fly, or it's the hit the fan scenarios, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? You ain't gonna be able to get nobody else to fix your gun. That ain't gonna happen. So you got to be able to take care of your own, and not only take care of yourself, but take care of your family. That's my main thing. You got to be able to take care of the people around you that don't know how to take care of themselves, man. Your grandmama, what she gonna do? You know what I'm saying? She gonna tell you how to break your gun down? That's not gonna happen. Your mama, you know what I'm saying? Sisters, cousins, aunts. You know, these are the people that you need to be preparing for, not just yourself. You know, of course your kids, but you know, bottom line is we just need to know how to do stuff ourselves instead of depending on other people to do it. So, like I said, I took this gun. Once again, you know me, I got it for a really good deal. So, of course, I just started working on it. You know, started doing what I do, and the gun works perfectly. When I actually got the gun, this was a gun that did not function, and it was simply because of a spring. And got it, fixed it. It's running like a champ. Been running like a champ, and I love this gun. And I'm gonna do everything imaginable to this gun. So many dirty things to this gun. But nah, for real though. You know, like I said, it's my full-fledged law enforcement. Like I told y'all, you get 15 shots in this one, plus one in the head. Give you 16 shots standard. So 16 shots of 40s, and it's all good. Of course, you can go ahead and get you that ETS extended mag. I do recommend these. I do endorse these only because I done seen a lot of shitty aftermarket mags, Korean mags that don't work, and you spending your money on these mags, and you out here and you jeopardizing your life by using the mags. So go and get you an extender. If you want the extender, if you want the stick, go and get you the stick that work. And a couple dollars. I mean, these are actually ain't even that expensive, and they work. You can get them for about $20 at the most. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good investment to actually have something that work. But yeah. So like I said, Glock 22 40 cal, and I'm gonna let you meet his big brother. Be right back. All right, so here we go, guys. We have his big brother. Now, some might say, that's the same gun. What you trying to pull? No, it's actually not. Same frame, but in a different caliber. 357. That's right. 357 SIG. One of the most powerful rounds you can get out here. Velocity wise, they're coming at you full speed. Do your research and you'll see 357 SIG. You might want to carry that. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I love this gun as well, because this is how I normally carry it. I introduced the video as the Glock 22 because yeah, it's a Glock 22. So it come in 40 cal, but this is the way I rock it. It's my big 357. The thing that y'all don't understand right now is with Glock, they're having a lot of issues with their 357 SIG Glocks, with their magazines in particular. But they're about to do a huge recall on everything, because anything that you send Glock right now that's 357, they're not sending it back to you because they can't right now. They don't have the equipment to do it, and they don't even know if they're going to actually discontinue those models right now. So, with that being said, this is the next best thing. Get you a 40 cal, switch out your barrel because it's a Glock, and now you have a working 357 SIG. I had this 357 SIG for a long time. It's been chambered in 357 SIG ever since I got this gun, and it worked every single time. 357 SIG and 40. So that's the way to get around that 357 SIG problem. Even though, yeah, the Glock 33, those are, that the number alone, it give you that type of status. But if you're having problems with it and it ain't working, or you can't get it serviced, what's the point? You see what I'm saying? It's the best way to go. So that's why I rock it like this, 357 SIG, full size, and it's coming at you. And it help with the muzzle flip too. Now 357 gonna be snappy and it's gonna be loud. It's gonna be loud and snappy, but it can be controlled. You know what I'm saying? I do the same thing in my 27. Switch it out to the 357, and it's a little pocket size subcompact 357. Now talk about loud and snappy. That's loud and snappy. But this is perfect perfect, and I love it. So, you know, I always rock this gun. When it come down to it, I love the black and chrome contrast. I can always, like I told you, with these frames, don't be afraid to do whatever you want to do to them. Try something, you know what I'm saying? You can get the frames for 80 bucks, and you can change out and get you a brand new frame, Gen 4 frame, you know what I mean? Gen 3 frame. So, and don't be afraid to cut into them and get kind of creative. That's how new things get discovered, by people trying stuff. So go ahead and try it. I definitely suggest it. All right, so that's gonna be my take on the Glock 22 slash 357 SIG build. I'm gonna call it, because it's, you know, everything's been done to this gun. It's pretty much a custom gun by now. As always, you already know, hit that like button, subscribe, become part of that Gunner gang, 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 gang. All right, 314 Gunner out.
Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah. Look, man, I asked around, but they ain't heard of ya. All I know is I do this shit, so don't worry about what I'm earning, bruh.